time to look over my shoulder. Can you tell where I'm to? Can you see the expression and the happiness on my face? I'm sure you can. I'm at the Ole Church 5-acre homestead, and I'm taking you for a little walk. Let's enjoy this stroll to the ocean. And the ocean is actually not very far away. It is just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Ole Church. So let's just stroll down this gravel road to the ocean. You can probably see it there in the distance. I'm going to kind of zoom in and see if you can see the ocean. That is Gander Bay, which is a part of Notre Dame Bay, which is also on the east coast, or the northeast coast of Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. And we're going to take a little stroll down here now to the ocean. And I do believe there are some ice pans in the ocean close to the beach. Let's go and take a look. We are actually getting close to the ocean there now, and if you look in the distance, you can see some ice pans. But it is very, very hard to believe that this is January the 15th. That is correct. This is January the 15th, 2022, and just look around. It doesn't even look like winter. It actually looks like spring. Most of this ice and snow has melted. It is actually 10 degrees Celsius today. Not quite sure right now what that is in Fahrenheit, but it is 10 degrees Celsius here in Gander Bay, in Davidsville. And I'm taking you down to the ocean now for a quick look. And as you can see in the distance, there are some small ice pans, slab ice we call it, here in Gander Bay, Notre Dame Bay. Okay, so let's go out here on the edge here and take a look out over. Heading toward the beach here now, folks. Let's take a little walk. Now let's be careful though, because it is quite slippery right now. Heading down to the ocean. I'm going to go out and stand on that rock, and you're going to come along with me. So let's be careful, as I said. Take a little stroll down to the beach here, right next to the Ole Church. These rocks, as I said, are quite slippery. So let's be very, very careful walking on these, shall we? Taking my time. There we go. Like I said, I'm walking out on that rock. I'm going to stand out there. Okay, it reminds me of the movie Titanic. Right? I'm running on the boat here now. Over the ocean. There's a bit of ice around. Let's do a pan around. Let's do a pan around here now of the shoreline. A bit of ice around. I don't want to go too fast here now. You can see some of the ice, some of the pan ice, some of the slab ice around the shoreline here. I'm just down in the beach from the Ole Church here now, folks, in Gander Bay, Davidsville, Newfoundland and Labrador. There's a misty rain here now, and as I said, 10 degrees Celsius. Most of our snow has melted, and it is hard to believe that this is January the 15th. This is also the same beach that I come to gather my seaweed and kelp for my raised bed vegetable garden back in Gander. And next year, please God, it's where I'll come to get my seaweed for my garden fertilizer for here at the Ole Church. Walking back up over these slippery rocks, taking my time, being very careful indeed, folks. Now, as I get up here toward the road, you'll see the Ole Church up there in the distance. There's the Ole Church and my pickup right next to the cemetery as well. Let's head back. As I said, it is a misty rain today, and it is a plus 10 degrees. Hard to believe. As I said, middle of January, the 15th of January. There's a bit of wind on the go though, so hopefully you can hear me. Let's head back to the Ole Church. There's the old church in the distance. Almost back here now, folks. I'm just going to walk in the driveway here now toward my truck and head inside the old church. Nice to get out and have a little stroll around on this very, very mild middle of January day. Not too bad at all. Look at all, like I said, all the snow and all the ice is gone. Look at the bridge here, leading into the woods room. Nice and cozy and warm in here, though, I can tell you, because I've been here all night and got the stove all lit, so lots of heat here.